Oh, what's up, patrons?
What's up, patrons?
Hey, someone's actually
what
here
up?
this week.
But Anne-Marie's not here because nobody likes her, actually.
Yeah, you guys have been very vocal about that, which is rude.
Yeah.
But we have more questions. We're going to do some Q&A, as you probably read, because I already put it in the description.
Ooh, Nevermore999 asks, who are your favorite Ace Attorney characters?
Oh.
Mine is Edgeworth. How about you?
Maybe Maya, but
Maya's
there is a lot of them. So it's hard
Maya
to
is like
say.
top.
Oh, actually, probably Gumshoe.
Yeah, it's,
I
for me, it's like
fucking love
Edgeworth,
Gumshoe.
then Gumshoe, then
Yeah.
maybe Maya. I think that's like my top three.
Yeah.
I love those characters. They asked Anne-Marie what her favorite Sailor Moon character is, but she's not here! You'll never know!
You'll never know!
Alex, this is Mithy. What theater productions / musicals have you worked on in the past besides Avenue Q?
So Avenue Q was the big one I've talked about a lot. Before that, we did Urinetown, the year before that. It was Senator Phipp, and that was a ton of fun. As far as musicals, I actually didn't get many big roles in musicals because when I came of age and got out of that awkward voice phase where I wasn't a good voice to sing, my high school and the college I went to first didn't do musicals at all. But I did have small parts in Les Mis and Into the Woods when I was younger. And then as far as just stage plays, God, I've done a ton of them. I guess some highlights are, we did a French farce called A Flea in Her Ear in freshman year of college, and that was a ton of fun. And then I did a couple plays that I wrote, which were not very good, but they were performed by students, and that's really cool to see is your own stuff written on stage. Yeah, there's too many to really go through, but yeah. Avenue Q is definitely the capstone of all of that, the cherry on top. But theater's fun. I miss it.
In 3rd grade, I was in The Wizard of Oz, and I was the Wizard of Oz.
Nobody cares.
I care.
Wait, you were the wizard?
I was the wizard.
Damn.
It was actually a really fun
Big
role.
deal.
Yeah, it was I got to be behind the big flaming thing and scream into a mic and had a green
Did they
top
project
hat.
your head
No. They
fancy.
They had a set, but it was very very fun. It was cute.
Go out and do theater. It's fun, guys.
Yeah. Would you want Phoenix? This is Sam Alexander. Would you want Phoenix Wright to defend you in court?
He wins every fucking case.
Yeah,
probably.
He has a great track record.
If he didn't have the perfect track record, but it was just him, probably not, because he's kind of clumsy and goofy. But I don't know.
But I don't know.
He has his shit together.
He always makes it in the end, so I would trust him.
I'd do it.
Plus, he would trust me. He trusts his clients so much. Lion asks, "What were you like as kids?"
Ooh.
In elementary school, I was pretty outgoing. It's funny because I was considered, and this is not my words, but the smartest kid in the school, basically in elementary school.
Ooh.
That's not bragging.
Kid in your school. Wow.
Yeah, that's not.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm so proud of that. But at the same time, when you think of someone who's the smartest kid in the school, you think of him getting people.
When you think about where he's gonna be in 10 years.
But people really, I got along really well with everybody. I had a very smooth childhood. I guess more awkward as we all were, but I was still pretty outgoing. There was a phase in we moved, and then late middle school and high school, I kind of got quieter because new school.
Moving's awkward, especially.
It is awkward.
I moved around the same time.
It's a weird age to move.
To try to meet new people,
Yeah.
and you're in puberty, it's ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then in high school, I started making videos and stuff, and I don't know. I always like being funny. I always like making people laugh, and that's always been very consistent throughout my life. How about you?
I was a chubby little goofy Southern kid. What do you think? What was I like? I think I was annoying, but I don't know. I guess other people thought I was a funny little kid. We actually have some home videos that we dug up pretty recently of me. And in the one there's one where I'm 4 years old and I'm just whatever, cute kid. But there's one where I was closer to 7 or 8, and oh my god, I would not stop performing for the camera. Everything I did was some kind of bit, or it's hey mom, guess what I'm bringing home? I'm gonna give you 3 clues, and then you can guess what it. I can't just say I got a fucking cactus at the science center. It has to be this game.
Yeah. And nothing's changed. You're exactly the same.
I've always just done bits.
Yeah.
My approach has become more refined, I think, and
No.
oh well, fuck. But yeah, I think I've like calmed down a bit, but you know, I was goofy and funny.
Yeah.
I also had a phase in middle school where, like I said, I moved from a pretty small town, like way down south, to a fairly big city, Louisville. I guess I don't have to be like secretive about that or anything. But yeah, that was hard. I was really quiet for a while. I was actually really self-conscious about being a nerd because people made fun of me a lot. But people never really disliked me. Like I was kind of a quiet kid. I associated with a lot of like not well-liked nerds, but people like generally thought I was this nice, friendly guy. So they were like, I think a lot of them were trying to kind of help me open up from my shell, but I don't know. So it was overall nice, louder and goofier, but
Press buttons and kids. Wow.
Okay.
where's that spin-off?
Yeah, I know, right?
Come at me, Disney.
What the fuck?
Maybe one more? That was a pretty beefy one.
Yeah. If you're gonna do your current profession, what would you want to do instead? I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing right now. I would love to do more voice acting, but I do voice acting. So I don't know. I guess in terms outside of like acting and YouTube and whatever. I don't know. Maybe like a teacher. It's not the most well-paying job, but I think I'd actually enjoy it and get a lot out of it. I used to tutor ESL kids before I do what I do now. That's English as a second language. So I don't know. I did enjoy my job, and I did like helping kids learn. So maybe something like that.
That's an interesting question because I'm not really doing the thing currently that I want to do long term. Although I don't know, like what I want to do. There's a lot of things I want to do. Like voice acting, I would love to do. Writing, I would love to do. Anything in entertainment, I would love to do. I guess my situation now is like I have the desk job that like I enjoy, but it's not really my passion. And then there's the entertainment stuff I'm like pursuing in the long term. So I guess like I don't know. Like I could be happy doing software development if like if none of my passions were something I could pursue. I guess if I couldn't do any of the things that I wanted to do currently, I'd be happy with just being a software developer, raising a family. Like it's a pretty nice gig. It's pretty cozy. Yeah. Pretty satisfying getting code to work. But yeah.
Nice. Let's see. Would you all consider playing other Paper Mario games? Yeah.
Yeah, we plan on it.
We're gonna play 2 at some point. That's guaranteed. Super Paper Mario? I don't know about that.
Maybe one day.
Maybe
I'm
like a hate playthrough.
I'm sure we will start playing through it and see how far it goes one day.
Yeah.
I don't know that we'll get all the way through that because
Just be warned, if we play Super Paper Mario, we will shit on that game.
Like, well, and I'll try to be. A lot of people defend Super Paper Mario.
Yeah.
A lot of people have good memories of it. So I will try to explain, like, because there's a lot of specific things that I don't like about it. Like, I almost like it. So I do want to try to be, like, honest about, like, look, here's my issue with this.
I mean, I'm not going to full-blown, like, diarrhea on it right out the gate. Yeah. But I am going to be pretty critical.
It's got some issues.
Not a good game.
Yeah.
And I think we'll finish off with this. How many tennis balls can you fit in your mouths?
100.
1,000.
100,000.
Million bajillion.
You know, as a matter of fact, I've got a big old bag of tennis balls.
Oh, don't do that.
No, I don't.
Don't.
I couldn't fit one. What are you talking about? Yeah. Nobody can fit a tennis ball.
Well, I'm sure someone out there can.
Send us a video of someone putting a tennis ball in their mouth. And
don't send it. I don't want to see that.
I'm morbidly curious.
I'm not. Please don't send me that.
Why did you ask that stupid question?
Goodbye, everybody.
Thanks for patroning.
We love you.